Alright, this is a deck profile. This is going to be my Saber build. This build's topped for the last few weeks, so everybody's been asking me about it, so I'm just going to let everybody know. So starting off with the monsters, we have 2 Borgard Knights, 3 Dark Souls, 3 Full Trolls, a Summoner Monk, 1 Grandma. Grandma is great in this deck because of the cards I'm about to show you. Only 2 Arabellums, 1 Partial, a Giant Rat. This card is the card of the deck. It gets every card in this deck live. It makes you make plays that you don't even see coming, and people don't even see it. Alright, of course you have Emmer's Blade. It's always good to have Emmer's Blade because, you know, Emmer's Blade gets any Saber and you can reborn it with Ultra and get it back. Of course you got the Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat's always on the attack. Alright, you got Full Helm Knight. Only 1 Full Helm Knight because you could basically search it out at any point, so you only just need 1. Sangan, of course, and my good friend Gores. He always goes for game, so Gores for game. So, alright, going to traps next. Alright, 1 Gotham's E-Call. I don't think you need more than 1. Alright, and then Dust Tornado. Alright, 1 Torrential Tribute, 2 Bottomless, 1 Trap Dust Shoot, 1 Trap Stone, 1 Starlight Road, 1 Mind Crush.
Another Dust Tornado.
Another Dust Tornado. 1 Royal Oppression and 1 Solemn Judgment. And of course the second Strap Sun. I think 2 Strap Suns are better than having 2 Gotham's E-Call because Trap Sun's more alive. It helps you get into more plays easier.
Shuts off oppression.
Alright. Yep, and it shuts off oppression and all the stuff that can hurt you. Alright, now for magics. You got 1 Giant Trunade, no MST. No MST. This format's too much. You can't just go 1 for 1 all the time. You have to go global more than 1 for 1. Alright, 1 Gold Sarcophagus. I like 2, but 1 just seemed better because you just need it. You're just looking for 1 card. If you just have a second one and you draw the second one, there's no point to it. Alright, Heavy Storm, of course. Mind Control. It wins games, of course. Cold Wave. Brain Control, Pot of Avarice. Nobody understands why this card is good in Sabers because you put so many Sabers in the graveyard and you have no way to get it back unless you play Raggy Girl. But nobody plays Raggy Girl, so therefore you play Pot of Avarice, draw 2 cards, put back 5, and you can restart the whole cat engine if you wanted to. It's great for recycling. 1 Enemy Controller, broken card. It is not only good in frogs. It is so broken. You play Frog Monarchs, they will not win. You turn their cards into defense mode, Full Helm Knight, you automatically win. Alright, 2 Book of Moons. The Enemy Controller was for the 3rd Book of Moons, but I like Enemy Controller better anyways. For Synchros, of course, you got 1 Android, Arcanite, Colossal, Stardust, 2 Gothams, Brionic, DT Brionic, DT Wayne, Ally Catastrophe, 2 Hunlays, 1 Armory Arm, 1 Black Rose, 1 Goyo Guardian, 1 Arabellum. Now, the Armory Arm is supposed to be a Chimera Fortress Dragon, but usually we don't run into Machinas that much, so, I mean, that's the only reason why. Alright, for side, I play 2 Swallow Flips. We're good against GBs, all that stuff. 1 Consecrated. 2 Crevices. Perfect against Frog FTK. Opening turn, you open up with 1 of these, they'll never win. Alright. 1 System Down for Machinas, just in case. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror. The worst deck you have problems against is Herald. So 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors win you the game. Alright, 1 Royal Oppression, of course. Everybody says I'm crazy, but I side. 2 Crows, 2 Thunder King Riles. I don't think they belong in main deck. Just because they slow you down if you open up with them. Of course, they're a great opening turn, but of course, it's going to be bad. And of course, MST inside deck because you do need MST for that 1 for 1 in games 2 and 3 when you're playing against people who side the oppressions, everything else. Alright, so that's my deck profile, sub, rate, any fixes anybody likes. That's it. Thank you.